Good morning,
Howard in
Jason.
Arizona.
Clark, Michigan.
There's, I think that was Kelly Carp in Michigan. Welcome to our call today, my brother. And who else jumped out there?
Howard in Arizona.
Howard in Arizona. Welcome to our call. It is a pleasure to have you. And give me one more just for the love.
Jonathan Williams from New York.
There's my good buddy Jonathan Williams in New York. Welcome to our call. My friends, we're
All callers are muted.
a little bit late.
This conference is being recorded.
As we get our call recording turned on and our lines are now locked, it is 11:35 on the East Coast of the United States of America and 8:35 on the West, where our very lovely and special featured guest, Miss Katie Lendel, is joining us today from the great state of Washington, I think. Yes, she'll correct me on that if I'm wrong. Nevertheless, I do want to invite you to check out some of the past interviews that we've had on this Morning Ignition wake-up call over the past couple of months. Absolutely tremendous value that has been on offer here, and good things are unfolding because of that. You can check out those interviews, of course, on our SoundCloud profile, soundcloud.com/Morning Ignition. And also, we've uploaded the high-definition versions so that you can either watch the video or download the video or stream them live to our Vimeo accounts. Brand new. We've got a ton of great training that we're going to release free on our Vimeo account. And you can check that out at vimeo.com/Morning Ignition. Very simple, huh? And then also come back next week. We've got full lines and featured guests with the Lean Goddess, a great fitness coach, Katie Wagnett, and Rachel Mazer and Marilyn Rodriguez, and many, many more joining us. So you're in the right place at the right time. If you're interested in waking up to invest the first 25 minutes of your home business workday here with more joy, productivity, and engagement with the Morning Ignition community. So with that out of the way, I'd like to bring out a very special and featured guest today, the creator of the Complete Facebook Marketing Mastery course, Katie Lendel. She joins us live this morning. Katie has been assisting many people all over the world achieve total freedom and transformation in their life with her network marketing business over the past several years. It's not always been easy, just like the story of so many of us. She is a dedicated mother of 3 young children. She's got very strong family and spiritual values, and I really do love the way that she incorporates her spirituality into an alignment with her business. She's felt prompted to leave the corporate world after seeking God with the desire to be there with her kids as they grow up. And not long after making that decision, Katie, rather than going to the corporate job, found herself taking two-week vacations all over the world. Katie's success has largely been attributed to her Facebook lead generation strategies, getting 40 to 50 plus leads per day on autopilot. And on this morning's call, you can expect to hear her share her best tips for increasing your influence and growing your fan base with free and paid traffic generation strategies and all kinds of great other stuff as well. Without further delay, I'd like to bring out our very special guest, Katie Lendel. How art thou today, my lovely lady?
Hey, everyone. I'm doing great. Thanks for having me on, Jason.
You're very welcome.
Thanks for the awesome introduction that you just did.
I hope you're warmer
And,
than I hope you're warmer than
mhm.
I am today. We've got -10 here, and it's
Oh.
that's a great way. That's the polar blade punch. I'd like to see that. The viral videos on Facebook that with the ALS ice bucket challenge that were really popular like a couple months ago. I'd really like to see someone step
Yeah.
up and take that challenge today.
Definitely. That would be fun.
Maybe if you're an attention-seeking kind of, Facebook nut, that would be a good viral marketing challenge for you today. Anyway, it's great to have you here. One of the things I always like to ask our guests as we bring you out on the line, Katie, is, I've given what we call like an edifying introduction about yourself and a little bit about your background. In your own words, if you don't mind, just share with us your story and your journey, and ultimately, why making those decisions and how living on purpose today.
Yes, exactly. I can share my story with you guys, of course. And starting out, I was actually a dental assistant. And when I was expecting my first child, I was thinking, how will I be able to leave my baby at home, or just to have somebody else to babysit my baby and just be gone like full time at my job. And I thought, like, if God gave me kids, it's my responsibility to take care of them, to groom them for success, to be able to be with them and like not miss any of their milestones and just be with them there, so they would know who I am. You know, like when you're gone, like if I was thinking if I would be gone, and like how would my child know me when he or she grows up? So I always wanted to be with my kids at home, and I started praying, you know, because I didn't have any other opportunity to do other than going to work back then, and I was just started praying to God for sending me an opportunity so I would be able to stay at home with my kid and take care of her and just be there. And also, you know, I couldn't just stay at home. I like, you know, I like to work. I have goals. I have ambitions. So I wanted to do something. I just didn't want to just stay at home and do nothing. So pretty much I still had to go back to work when my baby turned 2 months, but I went part-time. So then, you know, I was still continuing to looking out for opportunities, and me and my husband, we actually started doing, you know, a couple businesses here and there, and we did not have any success with those businesses, but, you know, we still did not give up, because, you know, if we would have gave up back then, we would not be where we are today. That's for sure. So I just feel grateful, you know, to God for giving us wisdom to just keep going and to never give up. And so I was still working part-time. Then I had my second baby, and after I had my second baby, I did not go back to work for, like, you know, the first 3 months. I was actually planning to go back to work, but I said I'm not gonna go back for like first 3 months at work. So then my husband got laid off, and I'm like, you know, what are we gonna do? You know, I have to go back because we don't have any income coming in. So, but I still was, you know, I had faith. I still was praying, and then like all of a sudden we were introduced to a network marketing opportunity, and we decided to take a 2-week vacation since my husband didn't work, so we kind of had time that we could take off. And so like all at once, it just started happening, like miracles started happening. So we went to a vacation, we came back, and we just started building our network marketing business right away. And we started having some success in it. We started having some income coming in. And then my husband got, you know, they hired him again, like the job that he had before. He works for the state. He actually still works because they want to keep him there because he's a great leader, so they still want to keep him there. But he does work on his fortune as well when he's at home. So he went back to work, and we were building the business, the network marketing business that we were introduced to. And we had some success, but not like a huge success in it. We were going through our learning curve like all of us do when we just start out. So I don't feel bad about, you know, not having like a huge breakthrough success. I feel grateful that we had the opportunity to go through that learning curve and learn the things that we needed to learn. So then I was introduced to an online network marketing opportunity. So it's like an internet network marketing opportunity. So pretty much I started building my business online, a network marketing business online. So that's when I really started having great success. I started getting sales on autopilot, and I just, you know, I really enjoyed, you know, the opportunity to be able to stay at home with my kids and to work online. Like I didn't have to go to like meetings, like, you know, doing home parties, like calls. I didn't really like doing it when I used to be in my other network marketing business. So like my passion was to just work from home and do it online because I really wanted to, you know, just to do it online so I wouldn't have to deal with like calls and like going to meetings and things like that. which a lot of you guys probably would resonate with that, because not a lot of people like to do these kind of things. I mean, they do work. I don't want to say that they don't work. I know face-to-face and three-way calls and all these things that traditional network marketing company or opportunity offers. They do work. But for me, it's better, in my opinion, it's better to also implement the resources and technology and everything that we have today to be able to build our business, our network marketing business. So that's what I did. And it works for me. It works for other people. I like that it really leverages my time, because I can set something up once and let it run, and I can do my things. I'm busy. I actually have 3 kids right now, and a 6-month-old baby is my youngest one, and I'm really busy. And I like to just set something up and just kind of forget about it and do my things, because I don't have all the time in the world to just do what traditional network marketing offers. So, yeah, and what I do now, I just, my passion is to really help discover other people's purpose and to develop talents, skills, and abilities to really, so they would really live their life full of passion and fulfillment. So they would, really do what they really enjoy doing and achieve their dreams with that. And I just help people to take their business to another level by implementing the things that they can do online. Also, if whatever they do in a traditional network marketing business, they can still do it. And also, I help them to set their business up online to pretty much so they can set it up and have it run online so they can leverage their time better. So this is what I do. And did you have any other questions for me about as far as my story, Jason?
Well, not necessarily questions about your story, but the network marketing industry, as we see, on Facebook and on all the blog posts, and even at the events, we find that it's kind of dominated, if you will, by there's a good split between the men and the women, but when it comes to the I don't want to use the wrong word here or be controversial, but when we talk about being dominated by the male dominant extroverts, just the extroverts who are very almost flamboyant, but we describe them as very powerful and charismatic leaders. You, on the other hand, come across as very genteel, very reserved, even an introvert. You're soft-spoken. You're a mother of 3. You're from Ukraine. You don't fit that stereotype. But you found a way. And the reason I bring this up is because a lot of people can resonate with this. I'm one of them. You put me in a crowded room, like 500 people or something, and I just absolutely freeze up. There's no greater feeling of claustrophobia that I could ever have. But in a one-on-one situation, I think that I could resonate with you in the sense that you can really, truly help people because you're a people person, and the one-on-one thing works very well for you. So I'm just curious how you adapted from, this introverted, at least a persona. I would describe you as, outwardly an introvert, I think, but how you adapted to this kind of, how you adapted to like a very strong, dominant, charismatic, extroverted, industry into your very soft-spoken, introverted, gentle side as a mother and a, soft-spoken lady. How did you make that transition? And I just get the feeling that the online world works best for you, like it would work for me, because you can just work one-on-one with folks. Even though you're on the internet, that doesn't mean you hide behind a computer screen.
Well, that goes, reminds me of pretty much, like, I feel grateful that I've come across a mentor or a couple mentors that really, taught me to do the things to be able to become the way I am. Pretty much, like, what I learned is that for people, to start following you, to start noticing you, and to just start paying attention to what you're doing is you need to always be inspiring, providing value, encouraging others, and just be out there to really show people that they can achieve their dreams, and just to show what you are doing, to share with people what you are doing, and to help them believe that they can do the same too, no matter who they are, introverts or extroverts or whoever they are, like whatever their personality is. They can do it. So what I've been doing, I've been just, inspiring people, encouraging people, just following whatever my mentors were teaching, and doing the things that, needed to be done in order for people to really start paying attention to you and just start following you. And, I've been getting a lot of feedback from people that, I don't want to brag or anything, but it just makes me happy and inspires me to continue doing whatever I'm doing, because, I see that through the things that I do, it really helps people. That's what my passion is, to really help people to do what their purpose is in this life, and to help them discover it and to start doing it, start working on it.
We're running short on time already. We're approaching the top of the hour, so I want to quickly get to the meat and potatoes, if you don't mind.
Yeah, sure. Let's do it.
We're speaking with Katie Lendel, and you can absolutely, connect with her. I'm sure that she would be gracious enough to accept your friend request this morning if you're listening in live on this call. You can just go to Facebook and search for Katie Lendel. That last name is Lendel. Katie Lendel, Lendel. And you can obviously go check her out on the web at katielendel.com. She's got a great little newsletter, which is a step-by-step success plan that you can download absolutely free. And you'll find that she's the creator of the complete Facebook Marketing Mastery course, and that's what I want to talk with you about today. Obviously, 90% of the businesses that get started in this industry, Katie, will kind of peter out after the first year. And in order to have long-term success in any business, absolutely any business, you have to keep that funnel filled with qualified people to speak with on a daily basis. You've really come up with several great strategies, both free and paid, autopilot kind of stuff, so you can make money while you sleep, and specifically with Facebook. And I wanted just to kind of speak with you about that. Again, katielendel.com, and you can check out what we're talking about here on her blog. So give us a little bit about this journey with qualified lead generation. So many people struggle with placing these ads on Facebook or getting people to notice their post. I mean, how many leaders even have I seen recently that says, people aren't seeing my post? They almost get this Facebook shadow ban, if you will. What are some of the tips that you can offer for Facebook marketing strategies that we can all implement? And tell us a little bit about this autopilot lead generation thing that works so well for you as well.
Yeah, sure. All right. Well, the first tip that I wanted to share with you is, for more people to see your post, you need to have more people. So you need to set a goal, to get 5,000 friends, for example, and to get 5,000 followers. So when you reach your 5,000 friends on Facebook, if other people will be asking you to, accept their friend request, they would not be able to, but they will automatically, start following you. Like, let's say somebody clicked the button to add you as a friend. It's going to tell them they cannot do that, but the Facebook will automatically make them follow you. So, I would recommend set a goal to get 5,000 friends, and then 5,000 followers. So just reach out, connect with people. Don't send too many friend requests. Just as I told you, keep posting things that are inspiring, so people would automatically want to become your friend. And make it on the public, like the privacy settings. Make it public, your post. So also tip number 2, what I would share with you is, find out who your target audience is. Like, who do you want to target? Who would be a perfect prospect or customer for your business? And figure that out, and you can use the search box, the graph search box on Facebook to just, one little tip I can tell. Just write in that search box. For example, your target audience is network marketers. Just type in the search box people who are interested in Mary Kay, for example. And Facebook will will show you the posts that Mary Kay was tagged in, and also there is tabs that you can click on people, and when you click on people, you can see all the people who are interested in Mary Kay, who were either a part of Mary Kay or liked the pages of Mary Kay. So pretty much that way is the easiest way to find the people who you want to become friends with, and just add those targeted friends. Maybe message them first, connect, ask them to connect with you. So this is tip number 2. Just connect with your perfect target audience. And then tip number 3 would be use bridge marketing to introduce your offer to your prospect. And bridge marketing is pretty much there is always a gap between your prospect and your offer. And that's why you need to approach someone straight. When you approach someone straight with your offer, it usually doesn't work. So you need to close that gap with a bridge marketing technique. For example, find out what your prospect problem is and provide them with a solution, like a free training or a resource where they can find the solution. And then talk to them in a way that they would start asking you questions about what is it that you do. And when they ask you, you can tell them in a way that I do whatever I do, and this could solve your problem. So just show them, close that gap with a value, and then provide them, a solution with your offer or with your product. And don't be afraid to close them, because, a lot of people are afraid of asking closing questions. Don't be afraid to do that. Just go ahead and, ask them the questions that will close the deal. So those are my 3 tips that I wanted to share, Jason.
I love that. We even got a bonus right at the end that speaks very dearly to my heart. Don't be afraid to close. So just again, seek every single day to connect with new folks. You've got a limit on Facebook of 5,000 friends, and you can get some followers after that. And what you'll find in my personal experience, Katie, is that there will be so much overlap, and that when you start building your engagement with these new friends and family and followers or whatever, that you get more and more reach. So, if you do this with your target audience, like you said in tip number 2, it's a great way to build not just loyal followers of your, you're really, because you identified in number 3, the bridge marketing. This all ties together with finding the problem and then offering the solution. And if you're targeting your niche properly, going backwards, you'll find that, most people in the industry, in any business, any entrepreneur, you'll find the same core problems over and over again. We all want 40 or 50 leads a day in our business, and we all want to double our income and reduce the time sitting behind a computer so we can enjoy more time off and grow greater and have greater influence and people consuming our value. So it seems simple and it seems really intuitive, but it's the one thing that most people fail to do. So I think that's great tips. Now, again, we're short on time, but if you don't mind, just give us an example of one of your paid advertisements that you can just set up. Now that we're doing the free stuff, we can reinvest the money that we earn from our closed sales for free, with our free traffic. And then we want to reinvest that with our paid marketing so that it completely runs on autopilot and a hands-off experience. What are just 1 or 2 tips that we can implement into our paid marketing?
Yeah, well, the main tip that I wanted to share with you guys today is just keep things simple. The simpler your ad looks, the simpler your landing page looks, the better conversion rate is going to be. Just keep it simple, keep it clean, the image and everything, and it will convert the best if you keep it simple. And the cool thing is you can use the bridge marketing and target your audience with Facebook ads as well. It's not only for free advertising, but what I do, I use bridge marketing and I use I target, specifically people that I want to target. And actually, the more targeted audience that you have in your Facebook ad that you set up, the cheaper your cost per click would be. That's what I noticed. I mean, there could be other, things that play a role in it, but that's what I noticed with my ad. So have a really targeted audience and have just a simple ad, simple looking ad, and a simple looking landing page. That's what I would recommend.
A lot of people will make the mistake and try to overcomplicate that process. And as I've been doing this whole affiliate thing for many, many years, and I say this over and over and over again, keep it simple. Just keep it's clean. And a lot of people will even describe it. If you were to show it to a web designer and they'll say that page is ugly, then you're on the right track. Right? I mean, really, because
exactly.
It's really nothing more than a headline, maybe a video, but oftentimes it can even be just a headline and a subheadline and an email box, right? Just give me your email and I'll show you the free video. I mean, in fact, I noticed that's what you do on your coaching program for your business, and it's absolutely, it works so well. And then one of the great tips that I learned, though, is the more targeted, the cheaper your ad. I think the higher your response rate's going to be, and the lower cost per click that you're going to have to spend. That's a great tip. Again, we're approaching the top of the hour. We're actually already past, but as bonus content, I'm going to ask Katie one more question if you have time, sweetie. KatieLendel.com. That's Lendel. Katie Lendel, Lendel.com, or just search for her on Facebook. And by all means, if you're on the call now and you want to reach out to Katie, post something publicly to her timeline and just let her know the tremendous value that you received, and thank her for her time. That'll be a great little, reciprocity kind of exchange of value, wouldn't it, Katie? One final question that I have for you, being a mother of three and doing this whole online thing and getting tremendous results in not just the current online opportunity that you're in, and I think that you use commonly it's not. This isn't like secret knowledge. I mean, you use iPass and with Ian and all that type of stuff, which is absolutely terrific. And I don't want to be secretive here. It's full transparency. But with using that as a system and being the mother of three and an introvert and not wanting to spend too much time on the phone. However, you say we do work. It's not like we lay in bed all day and just money floats in.
Yeah, definitely.
And a lot of times the people that are closest to us will mistake us for just being at home playing around on the computer all day, like friends and family.
Yeah.
What's the productivity routine that you use, specifically in the morning? I mean, to give us top 3 tips on how to stay focused, be clear with our purpose, and really get everything done that we need to. And because I think this is the one part of implementation that most people pay the least amount of attention to. And what we think that we have to go out and learn all these great marketing techniques and strategies. And once we get all of this done, then we'll go to work. But you've proven that it's, in fact, the reverse is true. It's consistency and growth day after day after day. And that comes from a healthy morning routine, I think, especially with 3 kids. So tell us a little bit about that success ritual that you have.
Yeah, my morning hours are actually the best and productive, the most productive hours of the day, because I can do the things, while my kids sleep, and nobody's interfering or bothering me to do my things that I need to do. And when I wake up, I just usually I read Bible, pray, and then I start working on my business. I read a book. And then reading is really important because that grows you personally, that develops you and you learn new things. So I read, and then I just start working on my funnels, on my landing pages and my ads, whatever I need to work on that day. And I always have a goal or a plan for the day, things that I need to get done today. I have a list of them. Every single day I have, an app on my phone where I write whatever I need to get done that day. So I just follow my list, and I just do everything step by step, whatever I need to do. That helps me keep things going, and keeps me being consistent with everything that I need to get done. That's what I do. That's what I do every morning, and that really helps me to really have, you know, some productivity and success in my business because of that consistency and being productive in the morning hours while my kids are sleeping.
Yeah, I think you know, from my own personal experience and studying millionaires for years, I think you've perfectly nailed it here. Wake up early, specifically before the kids wake up, right? And then you start your day with your reading and meditation, specifically with your Bible and personal introspection and prayer. Number 3, you said a to-do list, which sounds so obvious, but most people don't, you know, just write it down what they need to get accomplished that day. And I think that you mentioned just before the to-do list, you said you start with your marketing, which is the most profitable thing that you can do for your business all day. It's if you're not creating content or courses or products, stuff that has long lifetime value, it's placing those ads that directly bring you customers every single day in your business. So it's spot on. Wake up early, read and meditate, create a to-do list, and do the most important things first. So with that out of the way, Katie, you've been absolutely fabulous, and I so appreciate your time and joining us here today, and I do hope that you'll come back again soon.
Sure. Glad to be here. Thank you for inviting me.
Again, Katie Lendel is our special guest. Connect with her on Facebook at Katie. Just search for Katie Lendel. She's got both her personal profile and her professional page. Like, and you know, send a friend request and like the other. If you can get that friend request, I don't know if she might be maxed out. I've been her friend for a long time. And then obviously go to her website at katielendel.com. And at the very least, get her step-by-step complete success plan that she offers you absolutely free. But do check out her Facebook marketing strategies. There's absolutely no secret about it that if you don't have a consistent flow of leads coming into your business every single day, like more than you can possibly talk to, then, my friends, you don't have a business. You have a hobby. Right, Katie? So
exactly.
You must get leads. And if you want to go where the big fish are that you can target every single day, then Facebook is probably a pretty good place to start because you're already spending time there every single day anyway. So you're already familiar. You just got to learn a couple of new skill sets, and you can have a completely transformative and breakthrough year. So with that, Katie, you've been an absolute joy and a blessing to us all, and I do thank you again. My friends, come back and join us Monday morning, same bat time, same bat channel. And for now, my friends and my neighbors, this call, it is a wrap.
Goodbye.